I'm really started to think DC Comics just doesn't even want fans anymore. They keep pushing further and further into this disastrous political arena with what they're doing. And they seem to be enjoying that sort of, I guess, controversy attention on their social medias. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. All right, I make my own comics. If you guys are not familiar with me, I'm a #1 best-selling author. I'm an award-winning comic writer and book writer. And I make my own stuff. It's all up on Amazon. I've got a newsletter, website, all that down in the description below that you can check out the books, support the channel, and I really appreciate everybody who does so. And you know what? We have a lot of fun comic books. If you're looking for a replacement for your DC habit, then definitely come here. We welcome you with open arms. All right. Tom Taylor got into quite a bit of controversy earlier this week as he announced that he was making Superman into a gay Superman. And this comes right off the heels of, the Robin gay situation. And it seems like this is what they're doing with all of their characters. It's really funny because Marvel really tanked their sales back in 2016. By replacing all of their characters with like minorities and women, and it was like Iron Man was suddenly a black girl, Thor was suddenly a woman, Hulk was a little Asian boy, femboy. I mean, it was kind of weird. And DC seems to be like, you know what? When they tanked their sales, that was great. Let's do it even further. Let's make everybody gay and trans now. There were some panels from the Superman comic where they were actually sitting there in the middle of a fight going off on pronouns. It's like people would be sitting there talking about that while they're trying to kill each other. It doesn't make any sense. And that's the whole problem with this ham-fisted dialogue. It doesn't make any sense. It's just cringy. It's awful. Nobody wants to be sitting around thinking about that. We pay for our comic books so we can get a good superhero fight. That's all we're looking for. Well, Tom Taylor decided, you know what? That wasn't enough. We're going to go even further in this Superman story and just wreck the character even further. And now you see him and his little diverse buddies are now making political statements and holding up signs. School strike for climate. And this is his little gay pink-haired buddy that he makes out with over here. I guess he speaks German. I guess that's a Nazi gay. I don't know. And then, of course, the nice black girl at the lead, because you have to have that these days. So here you are. Now they're just going off on their weird climate stuff right after making their social justice gay push in the same book. I don't know who this is supposed to be marketed towards. People who are reading comic books don't want to deal with this sort of stuff on average. The whole point of comic books is fantasy and escapism. It is a fantasy book by definition because there's no giant superhuman dudes running around beating each other up with fists in real life. Well, I mean, maybe if you watched the Tyson Fury boxing match the other day, maybe there are, but not really in a situation like this. And so I don't know really where they think they're going to go from here. It seems like they're just doubling down time and time again, pushing further and further. And the only thing that I can imagine here is that there's one of two situations. One, they're trying to tank this stuff intentionally in order to justify cutting their lines and getting rid of all their lines and then outsourcing this stuff, because I know that they're having struggles with Superman and Batman and all that on the copyright end because it's getting to close to a century mark for these characters, and at that point you're going to start losing stuff to the public domain. And so they're trying to change a lot of these characters into different versions of these characters that are different, that are new characters, in order to maintain their copyrights and trademarks and things like that. It's a very insidious way of doing things, but that's a lot of the intention there. Number two, I looking at the comic book industry, it's been a weird sort of situation as of late, where it just seems like people are bringing in their nepotistic buddies and there's no editorial oversight whatsoever. And I think over time you just degrade that. So you don't get professional writers who are any good, like myself. You just get the people who are in the know, who are the friends of the friends, and who are on the same political team at this point. And that's what DC seems to be doing. All right, that's it. I've got no words for this. This is just stupid, and I can't see anybody actually wanting to buy this. I don't know. Do you want to buy this? Are you gonna buy this anyway? If you're a Superman fan, I want to hear from you specifically. Will you buy this anyway just because it says Superman on it? That's my big question for you for the day. All right, leave that comment down below and let me know. hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.